Right? I'm just coming, getting up, like coming, still shaking up in my head for waking up and sitting here saying to myself, like I've been thinking this for a long time about topics of discussions about religion and different sects of religion and how people keep going on each other even about that too, and all this put stuff going. Most I already got that type of stuff worked out. Who these other people think they are? Just keep going and going and going. Oh, just keep going on each other for who will believe in what faith and all that. Listen, all these different religions, I keep telling people, all these different religions exist for a reason. Okay? These people knocking each other faith, going on each other. They will know my religion better than yours, and your religion is, and you're going on each other back and forth. Listen, most I already got all that stuff worked out. All these different religions got to do with like a puzzle. I keep telling people that got to do like with a puzzle. But it's time all these different religions will be put together. It's a one picture. Come and turn it out. One big picture. Excuse me. And so you see people going and going. That's why I don't like having this topics of discussion about religion with any people that don't have understanding to know how to think, you know, out the box about stuff like that. I don't even like having no discussions with no people like that about no stuff like that. Going on and on arguing about seriously arguing about uh I don't. I be like, come on now. When nobody got time going back and forth about something that the most high already got worked out. Seriously. If it was the case, they was the most high would have just made one. Like you would just said, no, you got it like that for a reason. Everybody keep going. Turn around. What you worshiping? Huh? What you listen. If somebody worshiping in something that they ain't supposed to, most I got that worked out too. Okay? So I don't know why people keep going out here bothering people, all this stuff. What you a Christian, what you a Muslim, what you a this, what you a Buddhist, what you a this. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. What you doing? Hey, the real guys think with a capital G, little guys saw with a small G. Alright, that's true too. But still, like I said, once I got all this stuff worked out, while people keep going. People going on each other out here about the crazy stuff, and you looking out there, whether those real shootings or fake shootings, okay? It's still an agenda to it. You got, I tell people a lot of stuff is they don't want people to know guns. They feel like everybody else dangerous with guns but them, okay? So, maybe some of that stuff is force flags. Who knows? I don't know. But I just be, keeping it tuned to what is going on around me and my surroundings and everything. I'm gonna keep with people back and forth going, moving all around you funny style, all over the place, cause they upset about what you into, but then feeling in their heart, nobody should be upset about what they into. I don't got time for all of that. What real stuff going on in the world? I mean, real drill stuff these people doing. If people ain't noticed, and people out here just keep, oh, oh, I don't like these type of groups of people because they are. You like, come on, go somewhere. Go somewhere. Oh my gosh, what's out gonna work this out soon? Cause you think all this stuff going on just gonna keep going like that? Nah, I say all these things shall pass, and that's what things are doing. And that's what things are doing. And people ain't noticed. And that's what things are doing. All these things are passing. All these things are passing. I don't, people telling me who's stalking me when they got the same kind of people stalking them. You're like, okay, they go, I know who's stalking me and who ain't. Okay, I know. No, thanks for the trying to help or whatever. I guess trying to or whatever. But I know who's doing what and who ain't. Like if I if I if I confront them or whatever, let me do what I'm about to do in there. Because while you thinking you helping me, I got a lot of people thinking this these days. They thinking some of these people thinking they helping me, but they really hurting me more by, by adding stuff and saying stuff with people. And, you could have had it going the way you going had it going for a reason. That you don't need that extra tenseness added to it that's already to it. So you was like, well, I don't know what people doing and what they're not doing. All of that, I don't gotta keep, like, let other people handle stuff sometimes. Some of these people. And some of these people got some worse stuff coming at them and some worse people around them stalking them. This is worse too. But just keep going with you. Too much, you stupid, you don't even know. You like, how you know? Like, what you don't know. Like, some people just be like, I already know, but I'm gonna keep it like how I got it. So, it don't be nothing extra. I don't know. Whoa, that's what they be talking about like with stuff with people in the world. When you thinking, this is okay, I got this, I got the people coming along. Nah, this was it. I'm rolling control of your life now. I'm here to be doing that. You like, no, do yours, do yours, do yours. Like, I ain't selfish or ungrateful, but thanks for trying to make me aware. But I'm an aware person. Like, I've been aware since I was a young and aware. Okay, I've been. Listen, like somebody said on this YouTube the other day, and they're right. Listen, ain't too much somebody could get over when you a person that lived in the hood. Come on, people in the hood, you ain't got no choice but to be aware. You just don't. As soon as you see something, you like this. Hey, what your crazy self over there doing? We already know. Like, if you grew up like that, you already know what was coming at you before you could even get outside. Some of these people's natural born stars for a stalker program even came along. So you already know. I don't know. Hmm. But back to people doing the religious stuff, we keep going off of the religious stuff. You just be saying to yourself, why don't these people just be in their faith and worry about their faith, whatever faith they into themselves, keep the faith to they stay of you faith, so you keep going on this type of stuff. Just do what you're doing. What you doing? What you doing? Like I said, Most High, Most High already got all this stuff worked out. You need to calm down. Calm down. Tons of people out here need to calm down. Go, whatever faith everybody in, go get to praying in your faith that you could be strong to adore whatever going on and make it through out this stuff. If you're a true believer in your faith and your faith ain't phony baloney, then most high gonna be moving everybody in each different faith. Whoever it is about to be moved soon. Coming soon. Keep going with this stuff. So that's why I don't like having religious topics with people. Like, there's too many different ones to keep. Like, you'll be going forever. Seriously, you'll be going forever up off that. We have these type of topics with people. And while this real stuff is important, like, I'm not saying religion is not important. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not important. All I'm saying is, like, wow, you just so focused on that. And if you so in your faith, you shouldn't have to be going about it. There's more important things too, besides that, like, to be worried about. Like, and the most I said, don't even worry so much. Don't even tarry. The demons chasing you, whatever. If you tearing and going on and worrying about them a little too much, yeah, they just distracting you. Like, after a while, there'll be some time I go to the store or whatever, and I have it all on my mind what I'm about to get or whatever. I know they irritating. I know they distracting. I know they make you lose stuff, forget stuff, all kind of stuff. That's the point of them. That's the point of them to do that. They are there. More and more I'm learning slowly. They are there for the help with the part of you being able to endure. It's all about endurance, like all of that stuff. That's what they are there for. The demons and the demons inside, outside people's body. That's what they're there for. They're there for the test, put you through the test of endurance. What's there for? And all you supposed to do is keep trying to figure out how to work through that. How can I keep working past these demons? Keep showing up. Keep being tricky. Keep being deceiving. Keep going. That's what that's for. What's to keep you sharp. The more you keep doing stuff, you keep taking notes of it, and then you keep going through it, and then now you getting sharper and sharper of all the tricky, deceiving things they're doing. And you get sharp on it now after a while. And if it ain't sharpening you up, then that means it's something you ain't doing right. You know, 'cause it ain't supposed. This testing endurance ain't supposed to be for the making you weak. It's supposed to be for the making you stronger. You know, I had to start telling myself that even when I still go out there and I get through going, I'll be like, come on, I do gotta get through this, yo. I do gotta, even though they irritating, like some weirdy pests from the underworld. What you gonna do? Like, from the underworld and all different layers of hell and wherever else they come from? Worship all kind of things. And we worship from hell, worship all kind of things. What you gonna do? Like, seriously, that's why I be telling people what you gonna do. Like, you gonna keep putting your time in and keep arguing with people, and while you doing that, it's other things that you wasn't focusing on, but just that. So now other things that really came and did things to you. Like, seriously, like what? I already be telling people, listen, if you want to come having a topic of discussion about religion, make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you're ready for it. I don't got time for that. Like, most of these people, they ain't even know a way in their faith to be even having these type of arguing topics of discussions anyway, all the time. These people. All of us have sin. I don't know how many times I say, well, if we was born through sin, okay, and it's for us to keep working on, to get past that, to get better, and all that type of stuff. But we was all born through sin. Everybody just sin in different ways. And being as everybody sin in different ways, there's different penalties for everybody's sins. Okay? So I tell people, don't judge me about my sins. Cause I'm sure you got some skeletons in your closet too, these people. And some of them got skeletons in the closet with the flesh still on it, ain't even finished going. Over the closet, all kind of skeletons falling out. You know, all kinds of different ones, too, not just one. Why did you moving all around, everybody judging each other? Stop playing. Oh my gosh. Seriously, wow. Even when I'm judging people, I tell people, listen, yeah, you know, we all judge each other sometimes. Sometimes we judge each other moderately, like we supposed to, and sometimes we overjudge each other. So, if the people need to just get this right, you know, whatever yin and yang style, like try to get balance to this stuff. No time for real to be always angry and going. That's why the world is going like this now. Remember what I said before? All that bad energy adding into the water, adding into the air, all that type of stuff. Like they going until storms come and all kind of other weather storms and people in their mind storms. And they're coming, going with this stuff. Thank you, but I know, like, that type of stuff, that stalking stuff come with a spirit. Okay, that's why I be telling people like, yo, that person was a stalker. How you know? I feel like I told you, this stuff come with a spirit. Okay, this stuff come with a spirit. Either you got the God gene or the devil gene. Okay, that's what that stuff is about. What they're doing, is to block. Anybody got the God gene in them? It's to block it out. This the pokey stuff that they got going on right now. You're poking tins, poking people. Seriously, people pay attention to stuff for real. Some other stuff that's going on. People need to pay attention It's like, mm-hmm, pay attention. What about 3D printed food and all kinds of stuff coming out? You going to the store thinking you buying some real food to eat, and it's all fake. So now I be telling people that just goes to show what that mean. What that mean? Anybody in denial? What that mean? If they got people eating fake food and all kinds of stuff, this stuff been going on. Like, this ain't nothing new. It's been going on. So you know what most people been eating fake food. You know, a lot of it anyway, fake. What that mean? That mean you live more by the spirit than the flesh, right? Because if that's the case, you be dead by now. With all this stuff going on, it's just stuff in the air, stuff in the water, stopping people at the border, stopping people, letting people in. They're wondering what's going on, what's the twist, what's the plot twist, what's the spin, all this crazy stuff. People worry about pay attention, or worry about what's really real and coming. Is why you looking over here and distracted. You best believe something going on over there, for sure. And all this distracting ain't for nothing. That's why I keep telling people it definitely ain't for nothing. And seriously, I'm not playing. If you ever out and there's a big distraction going on, some type of big street theater or whatever going on around you, you better look up, down, and around. Up, down, and around. There ain't distracting over here for nothing. Okay? There's definitely something going over that way for sure over there. Okay? I'm gonna say it one more time. Because people be like, wow, some people totally keep saying the same thing over and over. Because obviously, people got to do that. Because if you got to keep going through the same topic of discussions with people out here that been going on for centuries, matter of fact, eons, and they still like going with it, like still like they don't know. Okay, so now you know. Oh, I already said that. I already said that. So, and I said it quite a few times. So they can't lie and say that I didn't. That's why some people be talking like that and saying some stuff over and over and over. So that way, like they got the pre-predicted programming going on now, you know, that type of stuff. Okay, now when you doing it now, it's programming into their mind. How many times this person just got to say that? Oh my gosh, I know. That's the point. That's the point. For you to make sure you know. Make sure. I things to do. My children accept me and my mommy. Last summer, the same thing. Most of the time, every time my time keep getting took up by other people coming. I'm like, I know babies. Even though y'all ain't no babies no more. You know, some people, that's true. Some people, their children could be grown and it's grown, big old bucks grown, whatever. Fucking strong grown. And they still looking at their children in their eyes like their baby. What's wrong with that? Yo, listen, but just don't baby them though. Like you gotta know how far to go with that stuff. There's one thing a lot of these people have done out here. They have helped to create their own little monsters, and then wondering why they trying to eat them and everybody else. Yeah. I be telling people, listen, don't keep playing, especially with other people's children and stuff. When people come and playing with your children, too much, oh, they grown now. You gotta be worrying about them like that much. Listen, people that truly love their child, their children, like how the Most High got it, and He still call us His children. Whatever the Most High style come in, Most High come any kind of ways. It's just say I am. That word I am that the Most High told Moses when he went up to the mount ain't no joke. This meaning is I am everything and anything when I want to be. You know, that's why whoever started rewriting that Bible, they even was playing with that, you know, coming and like they definitely know and just subjecting the Most High to just being a He. When honestly, you know, Most High could come as the Most High pleases. If people's paying attention, Most High came as fire. The Most High came as water. The Most High come as all these different things you would be surprised as that you would think wouldn't. So that's why I be telling people, look, come on, go. If you want to really have want about religion that bad, then go study in religion. Go study all different ones too. Cause I did, and I ain't finished. I ain't finished either. Mm. Let people be what they. I'm learning that everybody had their own what they want to believe in. Like the most I ain't give people free will for nothing. Who are people to keep coming and trying to twist in that right there too, and playing with that right there too? Seriously, I'm gonna act like I don't have my opinions about stuff too, but I try not to go too deep into that, like be too critical and stuff. You got your rights to feel how you want and all kind of stuff about stuff. That's got to do with free will. Who are these people that keep trying to play with free will? And they don't want nobody messing with their free will. So much going on. So much going on. Seriously. You looking all around, like I said, people don't see all this stuff. Huh? People playing blind again in denial all over the place again. Huh? It's time coming. It's right here coming. It's here. It used to be time I used to say it's near. It's right around the corner and all that stuff. Telling people, okay, well it's here now. It's here. And when the full Trump, when it's time, when Trump is blowing and all that type of stuff, you better know which one's blowing. Okay? Because all this stuff they got going on out here, Project Blue Beam and all kind of stuff, where they put some project stuff up into the sky, and you thinking them the real messiahs and prophets coming, and you running over to it, and then who knows, you running over to it, you probably running up over cliffs and stuff, who knows? Because you don't know, you ain't knowing the difference between the real ones coming and the fake ones. Why don't people pay attention to that? Okay? Because you're going to have a fake one coming and a real one. And you better know in your heart, your mind, body, and soul which one it is coming when it's that time coming. Okay? You said, well, me with craziness. Just like when I went out yesterday, that's what made me irritated. I always go through this, and I have to work through that. People showing up in front of you, walking in stores, looking at you. You trying to throw it off like, all right, whatever. You look nice. They looking at you like, Andrew, really, I don't care. You don't gonna give me no compliment. I don't like you. I'm coming to kill you. You're like, oh, whoa. You looking in their eyes. You like looking in their eyes like, okay, killer. I see you a killer. Okay, you one of the ones that will look you in your eyes before you try to kill me. I know you got some killers that can't even look you in the eyes. You supposed to be a killer, can't even look me in the eyes, huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, this one I saw yesterday was able to look me in my eyes. Okay? And turn around and turn his back on me and start texting right in front of me. I'm like, you better hope while you playing with that, with all this stuff going on in the world, killer, alright? Because I don't know why killers think they can't get killed, but it is what it is. It is what it is, just like free will. I don't know. No? Until I go out, is somebody on me. Because I tell people, yo, you following me, I don't know if you follow me to help me or hurt me. So if you follow me to help me, you should need to give me some type of sign or something like that or whatever to where you don't got to do that though. I know how to test the feelings of people's spirits in them and stuff like that. Like, I be knowing anyway. I'm just saying for the ones that is helping me, because I'm telling people, be careful. Be careful. I know you are a killer, but you don't know who's around. Why you thinking you and your cronies is sitting around on the plot and on the scheme? You don't know who's around. Why you think you getting something off and then dipping off? And some people come jumping up down. You don't never know where it come from. Coming down from the sky, the water, or coming down moving on land. Okay? All kind of different military styles. You don't know. That's why I be looking at people like, yeah. Who sent you? Who's your leader? Do your leader know about this? Who came up with this scheme and this plot? You? Or did your leader put you on to it? Because sometimes these people be having leaders and stuff, and they leaders only be knowing what's going on sometimes. Yeah, how about I had this kind of stuff happen? And that's how I know. That's why I do that. I be asking people, they be thinking, who the fuck you are? Don't worry about who my leader is. You don't need to know. You don't know. And I'll be like, you sure? Because you, honestly, I don't even know where you coming from. You don't even know me. You don't even know me. Is you sure? You sure I can't get to your leader as your leader? Yo, you know your croony, your stoogie over here doing some crazy stuff, and they're like, what? Nah, see, they trying to kill a bunch of stones, a bunch of birds, one stones. Cause I didn't even know that. They was trying to get me all twisted up and stuff too. I'm gonna handle their ass. Seriously. So I'll be like, I don't. And if they leave this down with it, and the one on the jump sending them, you like, okay, well now what y'all is slow and silly, cause you don't know who watching. Those people silly. They ain't paying attention to this world. They got drones flying up, cameras flying. I got cameras on poles, cameras flying all around, all kind of stuff. But for me, that's a good and a bad thing. For me, because like I said, you never know who helping watching me. Okay, so you better be real careful with that. Real careful how to move around. You move around. I'm real careful. I'm serious. I'm playing. Another thing I would like to know, why these days, why are some of these people so extra over conceited these days out here? I noticed some stuff. You be trying to be like one of them kind of people to show people I ain't jealous. I ain't, I ain't gonna say some of this stuff don't try to creep in my heart too sometimes and in my body and my mind. Like that's why you got keep praying and meditating. Especially if you one of the ones the devil want the most, the bad, the worst is like the most, because I tell people the ones that's in their faith the most is the ones that don't want the most. Like he already got a bunch of reject ones on demon time that know he can already use and move all around and do things. He don't really like them ones. I said this in a comment to somebody before. I'm like, he don't really like them ones. It, he, she, whatever it is. Don't really like them ones. Okay? Or just uses them and move around. It wants the one that it was the ones that don't want to rock with that the most. The most. That's why I be telling people, nah, seriously, stay in your faith and praying and meditating, because don't think it can get you. Like, it's duty is to always keep trying to. Every day, every weekend day, and days and then to come and the more. It's duties to keep trying to come in and getting you to go out of your faith and come and go with it. Because that thing, just like the Most High, could change up and be anything I wants to be, the same thing with the evil one. It change up, has many different names, both of them has many different names, and can come in many different forms and shapes and styles. Okay? People keep going off that. While they keep going off that. Mm. I'm tired of this other stuff. I'm need too tight. Serious, like some stuff you just be like, come on, chill. We got work to do. We got work until this thing is over. We got work to do. Whether you got a job punching into the clock or not, still got work to do. Cause I be getting tired of that too. We be going off of that too with each other, and all this competition and strange stuff. Where you got people sitting there and talking about, well, that person ain't is that person don't have an education, you like, are you serious? These people never went to school a day in their life and own businesses, all kind of stuff going on. You keep playing stuff like that for piece of paper. I keep telling people, piece of paper should not dictate who somebody is anyway. A green piece of paper, which is money, and the diplomas, And the degrees, it shouldn't be dictating who people are. People's self-being and stuff, or how it is as a person, stuff like that, supposed to be dictating that. No different piece of content, papers, it's different pieces of colors and all kinds of stuff. What on? Oh, monopoly, crazy money, and all kinds of stuff. Monopoly money, you got monopoly money playing with, moving around on a one big giant chessboard and checkerboards and all kinds of stuff you own. Yeah, we own. People, I don't people worry about how we supposed to keep being staying in the pawns while they the kings and the queens and all kinds of stuff moving around on the board. You keep getting at each other next for constantly all the time. And that's how they get to keep doing that. Yeah. People running around here running about the tails all over the place. Wait, this person did this. Okay, them the tails. Worry about who the head is that's making all them tails wag. And wagging. Seriously. You think them people, what? I be telling people all the time, what you think them people got people on me so hard for? What you, and other people like me? What you think for? Seriously. I ain't going all out their way to give people this all this different kind of stuff and monies and all kind of things, but nothing. I don't care about this stuff. Okay, well, this stuff always been a prop in time for power and control. We don't care about nothing about this stuff. I don't know why some of these people just starting walking around laughing and giggling at people. They won't for long though. They won't, especially where I'm at with all this water or close by where I'm at. They won't keep going with that soon. I see it coming. I'll be like this, yup, yup. I pay attention to my surroundings. Where I'm in. So when I'm walking out to that beach and I'm seeing that water getting closer and closer every time we coming up over time, more and more since I've been here. And then this thing in the back here, what is it called? The harbors and the seawalls and all that type of stuff. And sometimes when it's raining and going on and it's storming, and usually it's settled down low, and then when it's raining and storming, it's coming up high and stuff, all that. What people think they see me go back there with my armchair sometime, and I'm sitting there and I'm just watching the waters? What they think? I'm going back there watching the waters in the nature, and the people sitting across on the other side of it, watching me in their cars and trucks too. Okay, I'm going back and around or sitting around for nothing. Like, I know people be following me around wondering, what's she doing? What is she doing? I don't know. I'm trying to be to myself and get some type of peace. That's what I'm doing. People just following you should try to do the same thing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know. Hey, how about I know what I don't know? That's what I tell people. I don't try to act like I know everything. So don't come to me with that because I don't got time for that. I know I don't know everything and I ain't going to pretend like I do. Okay, I tell people I know but I don't know. Okay, you going to be learning all the way through your life until you pass away going into your next life. And now how many other lives you have. I'm not quite sure of this stuff. I ain't get to that level to keep going. Like I only like kind of like when I used to have an operation, you get put on anesthesias and stuff like that. You don't know what like I be telling people that's like almost being dead. You know how many times I almost been dead, like halfway in the death. Like I ain't had one operation, I had a few. As I know they probably I be telling people what? I know they probably put something inside me. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like you know how many operations I had? Huh? Yeah, they probably that's why around some people I close my eyes or whatever. Like that's probably what I do. Probably know that too. And it's like probably turned around in the store like, oh no, cause I don't think you even know, shorty, you got remote viewing in your eyes. I'm like, how about we all do? How about that stuff that's falling down and beating and all that nanoparticles and smart particles and all that type of stuff? That's what that's all about. A lot of people playing all around. Seriously. I'm doing like this because I don't know. You know, I just woke up. I don't know what. It looked clear though. Yeah, sometimes you wake up right out your sleep. Like, no. While I was sleeping, I saw visions. I saw all kind of things. Stuff I need to talk about early, as soon as I waking up. Don't worry about nobody worrying about me brushing my teeth, washing my ass, none of that. I'm a grown ass person. I know how to do that, and when to get there to do that. It's if you don't ever get. It's if you moving around for days and stuff, or getting sting and found and all kinds of stuff going on around. That's when stuff like that definitely is an issue. You can't judge people. You just smoke. Somebody probably is gonna come in my comments saying that too. So it fuck out people. What you doing when you talking and you just woke up? I know your breath stink. I know it do too. I just woke up. What the fuck? Why you trying to be funny as sarcastic mouths ass people coming at you? I know. and and mm-hmm. Like no trying other people always on other people trying to tell people what to do and can't even get their own ish right. Still gotta work on their own ish. We're trying to be controlling, rolling and controlling like them people. When I say them people, I ain't talking about just them white people. Okay, there's good and bad people in every nationality. Yeah, that's why I said leave them Asian Chinese people alone. All of them ain't fucking. Okay, I have met some cool ones of them in my life too. All of them ain't plucky. Yeah, they're messing with the wrong ones. Okay, go after the mad scientist ones. Okay, it ain't just the one Chinese Asian ones, whatever. Japanese. People think they look alike, so they think they all the same. That's why I'm saying that. My thing is, go after the right people. Okay, there's mad scientists that make that stuff, not them people. You know. Some stuff you do got to speak up for to tell people, nah, because they even heard older, some of them people that's old of them, and I don't approve of it. Like, it's not to underestimate because somebody old or young that they might not hurt you. But I'm just saying if they ain't, then what you messing with them for? Seriously. And so now, I'm just like this. Even the ones of them that was stalking me, now they should be surprised now if they see this. They should say, well, wow. I would think she should be the last person that helping us, talking out for us. That's why you should watch what you're doing to people. Because you never do know what kind of voice they do have or who could be paying attention to them to talking, and now it's setting up a spark for other people to say, you know what, that's true. That's true. I know how any nationality of a person feels. You know, people been going on my race of people for the longest, for eons, before some of us even came in the flesh. Okay? I know how it feels for people to just be on you because of what you are, because of what you consist of, because it's your color, just your color. So, I don't know, I got all kind of color people in my family. Seriously, light skin, dark skin, brown, red, albino. I'm not playing. What kind of different ones?